What's up? What's going on? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? Let's get down to the situation. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video, y'all. So let's get into this whole situation. Let's talk about the Bam. Okay, let's talk about Bambi. As you guys know, Bambi is going through it because something is going on. Maybe because she's about to be a single mother. The divorce with Scrappy is about to go down and everything. She's asking for child support. And she's going to really be raising them kids on her own by herself with nobody else. And I don't know if, this divorce proceeding is going to allow her or whatever she's awarded to have a nanny and things of that nature. I don't know what's going on, but in any event, Bambi took to her Instagram and she deleted everything on her Instagram. She took everything off, child. She took it off. She done cleaned it out. I guess she's cleaning out her closet. I guess she's cleaning out her life. And also she's facing a lot of backlash when it comes to her dropping a private recording of her husband and her having a conversation about his eldest daughter. You know what I mean? Like, that's a whole situation right there. I don't know what was going on in Bambi's head. I don't know what was going on in her mind. So basically, I guess she was feeling like she wanted to prove that when it comes to Erica, that Erica's a bad mom. Erica's not a good mom. And also, how can Scrappy daughter be shady to her because she was there for her and everything when she said that lady. So I think she's feeling bothered. I think maybe she feels like she's under attack. But child, you don't attack your husband's daughter. You don't attack the girl that came to you crying and you consoled and you held. Then you turn around and throw that in her face, child. So this is probably one of the reasons why Bambi has, cleared up her Instagram. And also she did make a statement, and Bambi says this: sharing private moments is never a good look and goes against everything that family stands for. I take full responsibilities for my action. I have been doing my best to hold it together through my divorce, and a few days ago I was triggered and I responded emotionally and publicly. I am not proud of it and I apologize to everyone I hurt and disappointed. I am going to take time to get it together and work on being my favorite version of myself. It won't be perfect, but it will be me. I was like, okay, girl. Like, I appreciate that, Bambi, because Bambi usually don't run the street. She usually don't run her mouth like this. She usually don't even put her business out in the street. She don't usually tell people what was going on. But it seemed like she was very triggered just because, Emani said that lady, but she did say my stepmom. And then I have no idea why Bambi basically tagged, that is given that lady, and tagged it and put it on her Instagram. And basically, I don't know why she did it. She put the smiley face, she put the hearts on, but it triggered, it triggered Emani and it triggered Erica. And so that whole situation went down, and Erica started swinging for Bambi, basically calling Bambi ugly, saying Bambi, was in the, hot tub and all this other stuff, and, calling her a whore, and, basically just dissing her and calling her like, girl, like, fall back and don't ever come for my daughter. Don't ever think that you can do that. Saying that she's ugly, she looks like a horse, all that other good stuff. And I guess, Bambi was like, girl, I know you ain't coming for me. And then also Bambi is like, girl, you coming for me, but you beating up your daughter and everything. You beating up Emani because no man want to be with you. And so basically, and she also saying that I held and I consoled your daughter when you gave her a 2-piece, and then she's putting out police reports. I was like, Lord have mercy, what is going on? So Bambi totally took everything private. She took all the private information. She took all the private stuff, and she took, really close things that you should not put out there, towards a young child, basically putting her up against her mother, basically saying her mother is abusive and everything, especially if the whole situation worked out. And look at Emani now, and she's flourishing and she's growing, and sometimes things happen, but baby, Bambi was on one. And so, when it comes to Emani, she had to respond, and she responded like this, and it was,
I'm gonna go 100%. So since we being all the way 100, she posted a paper of when I got in trouble because I was being smart and my mama popped me. That's nothing. Read the whole thing. That is nothing. Second of all, let's tell the truth about how my sister hair was falling out because you wasn't even washing her hair or bathing her properly. You can't even watch all 3 of your kids by yourself. You need my dad and a nanny to be with you, or your mama 24/7. So let's not talk about parenting. And me and my siblings are very well taken care of, and my mama go 100% for all of us. I don't have to.
You still on these abuse allegations, Bambi. You and Scrappy tried to have my kids taken from me. Like I said, y'all were some miserable people. You still are miserable. You're so bothered by me, love. And I guess you're just going to continue to be. And I get it. If I wasn't me, I'd be bothered by me too. But here's the thing. Anybody can make a police report. I can go do a police report now and say, I seen bruises or seen some shit, you know what I'm saying, on money. It's a police report. But what you need to post is the paperwork from the whole investigation, because I went through everything, because I ain't got nothing to hide. My kids are well taken care of. And see, me, love, I can do it with or without a man. That's the difference. So I'm not going to go back and forth with you on social media. I'm not tagging you in those stories.
So as you can see, that was a whole situation where you have Emani, basically she's spilling the beans and she's telling, you know, us and the public what's going on and Bambi's home. And basically the reason why she hit below the belt is because Bambi came out here swinging, hitting below the belt, basically saying that she's been getting abused by her mother, and Erica basically abused her because Erica can't keep a man, and all of Erica's baby fathers are married and got other women and don't want to be with her. So therefore, this is why, you know, Emani jumped on social media and basically let half of it out, and she didn't let it all hang out because Mama D said that she kept it cute because there's a lot of more things that Emani should have said. I wish Emani didn't have to be in that place, but it seemed like at this point Erica could have kind of stopped it. But once Bambi was out here exposing, you know, that Emani confided in her or whatever the case may be, or putting her mother on blast as an abuser, you know, Emani jumped down here in these streets. And then when Bambi gives out this whole conversation like between Scrappy and her, it's like, I don't know why she put it out there. I guess she wanted to prove that Erica's not a good mother, Erica's been lying and all these other things, and really that wasn't, you know, the point. You know, that's something that you don't need to argue with somebody online about, point blank period. Because if Emani didn't appreciate you having her back, then that is what it is. There's no need to go toe to toe, because if you had her back then and you meant it and you consoled her and you loved her, the last thing you would do is argue with her, because you know that she is still young, she's still growing, and she ain't got it all together yet. You know what I mean? Like, you got to fall back and be the adult in the situation. But to drop the private conversation between, you know, you and Scrappy, like, you know, that's like, you know, that's going way below the belt, point blank period. And that's why, you know, Erica had to jump in and she basically had to say the things that she had to say, because she's like, now you coming for my daughter and you coming for me, you coming for my motherhood, okay? Like, y'all, this is a whole crazy situation. So check this out.
Little go round.
But that's me. That's me knowing. I didn't say that. That had to be money. And telling her mom that.
But what I'm
really
saying, Scrap, is like, how many times have she came and said all crazy stuff about her mom, right? And then will go to her mom and say crazy shit like that. That right there is crazy, because like, now y'all using bits and pieces of what y'all want to pull out. Like, if I say, oh, well, Emani said that you got 50 niggas at your house all the time, or Emani say it's always a nigga in and out and you fucking on somebody while you're pregnant. Now, that's fucked up, because we know that, you know what I'm saying, this child is feeling like she gotta pick a side whenever she's with the other person.
This stuff is real. Like, I can.
So it's not real when she was saying she was getting beat on and slapped on? Is that real? No, I'm asking you a question. Is that real or not?
That's how I feel.
You feel like, is that real or not?
That's how I feel.
You feel like it's real?
That's how I feel. I mean, because it didn't come from a grown kid. It came from a kid. Like, I didn't see where she had to make nothing up or stuff. Like, I'm talking about, you know, like, I mean, that's how.
So is it real when she's saying, I hate my mom, I don't want to live with my mom? Was that real?
Yeah, I mean, all that stuff is real. But it's like, you know, it's people, everybody saying stuff from all over the place, and some of the stuff is real, some of that shit is not real, and I don't even know. I just be hearing stuff.
All I'm doing is I'm reflecting, and me and you had a conversation, and I told you, I said, Scrap, I feel like it's very, 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 it's scary for me, the way that, you know what I'm saying, nobody is stepping